Hello friends, welcome back once again to my educational YouTube video, and today we are going to discuss about chemical properties of acids and bases. So to begin with, we'll be discussing reaction of acids and bases with metals. Here, when we react acid with metals, then they form metal salt and hydrogen gas is given out. So, metals like calcium, magnesium, aluminium, they give hydrogen gas when we react with acids. All metals do not react with dilute acids in the same way. Here you see metals like potassium and sodium, they react violently with dilute acids, whereas calcium and magnesium give rapid evolution of hydrogen when reacted with acids. Aluminium gives bubbles of hydrogen gas slowly at the beginning, whereas metals like zinc, iron, tin, and lead react very slowly with dilute acids. Metals like copper, silver, gold, and platinum, they do not react with dilute acids. Let us see one example. Magnesium metal reacting with hydrochloric acid. When we add magnesium to hydrochloric acid, then we get magnesium chloride. This is a metal salt and hydrogen gas is given out. So this is also a type of displacement reaction. Let us try to understand the reaction of metal with acids with the help of this diagram. Now, when we take zinc granules in a test tube and add dilute sulfuric acid to it, then the bubbles start coming out. The gas can be collected with the help of a delivery tube, and when we pass it through soap solution, the bubbles of hydrogen gas, it comes out. It can be tested by bringing a burning candle close to it. Hydrogen, it burns with a pop sound. The reaction can be written as zinc reacting with sulfuric acid to give zinc sulfate and hydrogen gas. Similarly, calcium reacts with nitric acid to give calcium nitrate and hydrogen gas. Similarly, metals they react with base to give metal salt and hydrogen gas. Zinc reacting with sodium hydroxide. Sodium zincate plus hydrogen gas is given out. Another example, aluminium reacts with sodium hydroxide and water to give sodium aluminate and hydrogen gas. Let us discuss the reaction of metal carbonates and metal hydrogen carbonates with acids. When metal carbonates and metal hydrogen carbonates it react with acids, they give out carbon dioxide gas. Here you see sodium carbonate, it reacts with hydrochloric acid to give you NaCl, sodium chloride, plus water and carbon dioxide gas is evolved. Let us try to understand the reaction of metal carbonates with acids with the help of a diagram. So what we do is we take sodium carbonate in a test tube and we add dilute hydrochloric acid to it through Thissell funnel. Here we put a cork so that on reaction the carbon dioxide which is evolved does not escape out. So, sodium carbonate, when it comes in contact with dilute hydrochloric acid, carbon dioxide gas is formed. Carbon dioxide gas which is evolved, we pass it through calcium hydroxide solution kept in a test tube. Now, calcium hydroxide or lime water is colorless, but when it comes in contact with the carbon dioxide, then it turns white. So you will be able to observe the formation of white PPT of calcium carbonate. If we pass excess carbon dioxide gas, then it changes to calcium hydrogen carbonate which is soluble in water and it becomes colorless.
The overall chemical reactions can be written in the following manner.
Let us now discuss the reaction of an acid with a base. This reaction is also known as neutralization reaction. In this reaction, an acid reacts with base to form salt and water. So, we can write this reaction in a general way as acid reacting with base to give salt and water. Now, let us see the neutralization reaction. So, I am taking 2 ml of potassium hydroxide. And to this I am adding 2 drops of phenolphthalein. So you can see that it has turned pink. We all know that base gives pink color when we add phenolphthalein to it. Now let us see what happens when we add acid to it. So I am taking sulfuric acid. You can see that the color has disappeared. Now let us see what happens when we add base to it. So again I am going to add potassium hydroxide. So you can see that the pink color has reappeared. This shows that in neutralization reaction, the effect of potassium hydroxide, which is a base, is neutralized by sulfuric acid. And further, when we add a base to it, then again the effect of sulfuric acid is neutralized. So we have sulfuric acid reacting with potassium hydroxide. It gives potassium sulfate plus water.
Other examples of neutralization reactions are sodium hydroxide reacting with hydrochloric acid to give sodium chloride and water. Copper hydroxide reacts with sulfuric acid to give copper sulfate and water.
Next, reaction of metallic oxide with acids. So, the reaction between metallic oxide and acids can be written as when metal oxide reacts with acid, salt and water are formed. Example, copper oxide reacting with hydrochloric acid gives copper chloride plus water. Moving ahead, let's discuss with the help of another example. Calcium oxide reacting with hydrochloric acid to give calcium chloride and water. Since the reaction between metal oxide and acid to give salt and water is similar to the reaction between a base reacting with acid to give salt and water. Therefore, metal oxides are also known as basic oxides. Next, reaction of non-metal oxide with a base. This reaction can be generally written as non-metal reacting with a base to give salt and water. Example, carbon dioxide reacting with calcium hydroxide. So when carbon dioxide reacts with calcium hydroxide, calcium carbonate and water is formed. Similarly, sulfur dioxide reacts with sodium hydroxide to give sodium sulfite and water. I hope you enjoyed watching my video on chemical properties of acids and bases. Thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe my channel.